And a very good morning to you. It is Thursday morning, the 29th of July, 2021. And this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. If we go to the Gospel of Mark, chapter 12, and I'm reading one verse, verse 44. For they all put in out of their abundance, but she, out of her poverty, put in all that she had, her whole livelihood. And then we go to the Gospel of John, chapter 6 and verse 9. There is a lad here who has 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish. But what are they among so many? Jesus sees everything. He was sitting at the treasury in the temple. He saw the rich people came in and they gave plenty, but out of their abundance. Then the widow came in and she gave little. In fact, she gave 2 mites. I looked up the dictionary, the Bible dictionary. 2 mites. A mite is half a farthing. Now, for the young people, 4 farthings equals a penny. And a penny is about the worth of a cent. It's the smallest currency that there was. And she put in 2 mites. And Jesus said, but she gave even more because she gave all that she had. And then in the Gospel of John, the young boy, I'm sure his mommy made his lunch for him, 2 little sardines and 5 small barley loaves. But you know something? He went and he gave it to Jesus. Are you going to tell me out of 5,000 men that no other man had any food? Of course they did. They just didn't want to give it away. You know, the Lord is not impressed by the amount that we give him. He is impressed by the heart that we give it with. That's what impresses him. I've had meals literally in castles. That's right, lavish meals. And then I've had meals in Central Africa, in the bush, in a little hut. That's right, just with 1 plate of food that we all had to share. But you know, it's the love that makes the difference. Sometimes in those rich places, we are given food because it's the duty of the people, because they're part of the church. But in that little hut, it's the love of God that impresses one. I remember like yesterday when I was a young boy, going with my dad once. He was on a job up in Zambia, and we were driving on this country road, and my dad had a 5-ton truck. We were going to do a job, and there was a farmer broken down with his old truck on the side of the road. I'll never forget it. My dad stopped and said, can we help you? And he said, yeah, please. And we towed him all the way back to his farm, which might have been 20, 30, 40 kilometers away. When we got to the farm, we could see the man was on hard times. He didn't have much at all. He said, I can't pay you for what you've done. My dad said, we don't want any payment. And then he went into his house and he came out with a bundle of dry biltong. The most delicious biltong. He had obviously shot a buck and dried out that meat. And then he gave us a container full of fresh milk that he had milked from his single cow that morning. I have never forgotten that gesture as long as I have lived. Today, remember, do a good turn to somebody. Doesn't matter how much it is, do it with a good heart. Jesus bless you and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.